Hello, good evening.
Hello, very good evening.
I am Tasneem and I'm from Bangalore. May I know about yourself?
I am Shivathmaj and I am from Mangalore.
All right, you're also Kannadiga?
Yes, ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡಿಗ.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Shivathmaj, never heard of such a name. What does it
Yeah,
mean?
it means ಶಿವನ ಆತ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿದವ ಗಣೇಶ.
All right, wonderful. I've never heard anybody having. I know I've seen people with the name Shiva.
Yeah,
Shivathmaj, lovely name it is.
yeah. Shiva is very common. Shivathmaj is a unique thing.
Yes, that's what it's the first time I have come across such a kind of name, but the beautiful, but it is a beautiful name. So Shivatmaj, tell me about yourself. What do you
Thank you
do?
so much.
Yeah.
I am Shivathmaj from Mangalore. I am a software engineer.
Uh-huh. And
Apart from
you
that, I am an author. I am a YouTuber.
you are an
Yes,
author. Oh wow. What have you written?
yes. Uh, it is a fictional book, Journey Made Awesome.
You have written a book called in English,
Journey
you
Made
mean?
Awesome. Yes, it's available on Amazon.
Wow. And what kind of book is that? I mean, like, what is it? Is it short
Self-help book.
stories?
No,
Okay.
it's a 100-page book. It's a
Hmm.
self-help book
Wonderful,
for
wonderful.
teenagers.
What does it say? What does it speak about?
Uh, all the things I learned during the COVID lockdown,
Okay, such as
how
could you
I started my freelancing journey, how they can earn money online, and how to live a teenage life more happily and
hmm
peacefully,
Okay,
and
so
different
you
experiences, all those things.
I am intrigued about your freelancing journey. Tell me a little about it. What are you doing? What do you freelance, by the way?
I freelance a website and
Okay.
I ghostwrite books,
Sorry, say that again.
ghostwrite books,
You ghost
ghostwrite
write
in
books.
the sense, yeah, ghostwrite in the sense, the author name will be their name, my name will be hidden, I will be the writer.
Wow. Okay, why would you want to give your credit to somebody else?
There is a high pay for it, and they want it.
Really?
Yeah, ghostwriting is a very famous profession.
Okay, so people flaunt it as their own writing, but then it is somebody else writing.
Yeah, they will tell their thoughts, they will share their documents, and they will tell also write something more about this, and yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of there's a famous thing. Many people do that.
Wonderful, wonderful. So that you are a freelancer in a way.
Yes,
You mean to say you are a ghostwriter?
yeah, I was a freelancer. Right now, I'm working full time in a company, and I took a break from freelance.
Okay, so now you're working as a software engineer.
Yes,
Why is this switch?
uh, even when I was a freelancer, I was doing front end websites,
All right.
so I didn't completely lose the touch of that. I am a computer science engineer.
Okay.
So after that, I wanted to try a job, and I got a job in IT.
Okay. So in Mangalore itself.
Yes, in Mangalore.
Okay, so you are experimenting a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Do
Even
you
I'm
have a
a
tendency?
YouTuber.
Oh, okay. And what is it all about? What is your YouTube channel all about?
Uh, I have two channels. One channel is called Engineer Shiva, where I teach engineering subjects whichever I taught. And actually, it went viral from my college to different colleges.
Ooh, and
And the other one is it is an English speaking channel where I also post Clapingo videos, as well as I interviewed some millionaires all across the world.
oh, you
So I
have.
do podcasts. Yeah, I do podcasts.
Wow. So what are you doing on Clapingo then? If you are already well equipped with everything that you
I
need,
I
why?
can understand English and I can speak English, but even you may be able to notice I am making mistakes here and there.
But how do you interview people? How do you write books? How is it possible that?
When you write, if you put your thoughts on the book, later you can use Grammarly or other tools and fix your grammar issues, all those things. Nowadays, technology
Okay.
has gone so
Okay.
far. So if
Uh-huh.
you have thoughts and you are able to write it, later you can edit it. So later
All
you can
right.
use better words. My
Right.
some of my tools suggest me that you can use pleasant instead of this word.
Okay, all right, all right, all right. I just came across this one of my colleagues. She is into this content writing, and she uses this chat. What is it? GDP, right? Something that has come up now.
Chat GPT.
GPT. Yeah, she uses that. All
Yes,
she does is she puts, give me something. She just puts in one word, and that application actually comes up with an
yes,
elaborated explanation about it, and
yes,
she just copy pastes, and her job is done in like 20 minutes, and she gets paid
yes,
thousands for that. So technology has
yes,
really come up, right? I know it's quite,
yes.
you just need to be smart. It's all about working smart rather than working hard. I completely
Exactly. Working
agree.
hard is that era is
It's an
done.
age-old idea. Yeah, that era is completely gone. Well, I'm quite
Okay.
impressed with you, Shivatmaj. You are a creative person, I must say. I can
Yes.
see there's a lot of creativity. You're an author, you're a ghostwriter, you're a YouTuber, you are also a software engineer. Oh my God, is there anything else that I need to know about you?
I do different things, but I just mentioned the main thing.
All
I
right.
am a guitarist.
You are a guitarist as well. All right. Do you sing? Do you
Yes.
dance? Do you compose songs?
I composed one song, but I have stopped it there.
Or you did not find that interesting, is it?
No, it takes too much effort,
All right. So
and
okay. It's a time consuming.
yeah, it takes too much time, and even I was experimenting with that.
Okay. All right. And you did not like it very much.
Do you listen to Hindi songs?
I sometimes do, yes.
Yeah, you can search Juda by Shivathmaj on YouTube or Spotify.
Oh, you have that too. All right, I shall do that.
Yes.
Okay, so very interesting personality you are. So who else is in your family?
I have a beautiful sister, my mom,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
my
Okay.
dad.
All right. So who is your muse? Who do you
Maybe
derive your inspiration from? You are such a creative person. So who do you derive these inspirations from? Who inspires you to do all?
my dad, my mom, my sister. My sister, uh, my sister was an engineer. Later she learned Japanese. She was doing a job as a coder in a Japanese a company which was working for Japanese clients.
Uh-huh. And
Currently, she
later,
is in Sweden and learning Swedish. So she is like learning multiple languages, doing some multiple things.
all
So
right.
even I want to
Okay.
learn a foreign language by seeing her.
Lovely. So she's your older sister, I believe?
Yeah, older sister.
Oh, I can see that you really are inspired by your sister. Wonderful. We do not come across such kind of, siblings. So there is no sibling
Yeah.
rivalry here.
No, no rivalry. I miss her
Oh,
actually. After her marriage, I miss her a lot.
oh, yeah, I know that happens a lot. You miss your sisters only. As long as she was there, probably you were irritating her to death, I
Exactly.
believe.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I have to share everything. I have to share food, all those things. But
Uh-huh.
now I am like, you can have my share as well. Let's
Oh,
come.
how sweet. Have you told her that?
I told her, and now she says, see, when I wanted, you didn't give. She makes me regret.
All right. And how often do you meet her?
Very rare. Currently, she's
Huh.
in Sweden.
Uh-huh. So she doesn't come down very often.
No, so it's like it's a 14-hour flight journey for
Hmm.
Sweden.
Okay. So you said she's married as well. So husband is also in Sweden?
Yes, he's a mechanical engineer there.
So together they moved over there, or did she move because of her husband?
She had to move because of her husband.
All right.
He got a
All right.
better job there.
So she's just learning Swedish, as that says, so at the
Yes,
moment. Good.
yes.
Why don't you go visit her sometimes?
Currently, I got job and it's just been 3 months.
All right. How,
So
when was the
I want
last
to take
time that
it
you met
slow.
her? How long has it been?
Before she went, I think it's 1 year.
Oh, that's a very long time. That's very sad.
Yes.
I presume that you stay in touch with her on a daily basis, I believe.
Yeah, I have. I am in touch with her on WhatsApp video
Good,
call.
good. Good, lovely, lovely. And you're only you two are there. You don't have any other siblings.
No, we both.
So at the moment, you're only with your parents, irritating only your parents.
Uh, Currently, I am in PG
Oh,
in
why?
Mangalore. Because work takes time and it's very difficult to travel,
Where
daily
are your
travel.
parents?
They are 1 hour away from Mangalore.
Okay, all right. My aunt actually stays in Udupi, and
Okay, I have my cousin there in Udupi.
all right. So you have come to Mangalore for the purpose of your job, and how often do you visit your family then?
Uh, Weekly once.
And how do you find it? I mean, like, how do you find this kind of life, staying away from family, detached from family?
Uh, yeah, it's very difficult because I don't have a habit of staying
All
somewhere
right.
for very long.
Do you feel homesick
A lot, especially
uh,
in the weekend.
during the weekends? Okay.
Uh, for example, tomorrow.
Are you not going to go?
I'm gonna go tomorrow after job.
Okay. Okay. Then how can you feel homesick? I mean, like, you're going to be gone, right? You will be with your family. Feeling homesick is when
Yeah,
you
but
are.
still,
Hmm.
yeah, from very far. But currently I'm far, right? So
So right now, are you
then,
feeling homesick?
yeah, little bit.
The longing of be getting back to your
Yes,
parents
that
and that,
freedom.
that yeah. So
And
you are not the kind.
Sunday night also it is very difficult.
Oh, that is very, I can completely understand the kind of feeling, I feel that every time I leave my mother's house, and I want to, show them that I'm strong, I'm mature, and I'm not that emotional. I
Even I
control
wanted,
myself.
but
I completely understand what you are trying to say. I completely understand. But how about your parents? Are they able to let you go? I mean to say,
initially
you
they
moving.
were not ready. They told you travel 1 hour daily, but it's like 2 hour, 1 hour up, 1 hour down, and sometimes work takes more time than expected, and I have to leave late, and the night
Okay,
traveling, all those things,
it's not
and
safe.
sometimes I don't get bus,
All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
so it's
Okay. So
overall
they
difficult.
continue. I keep asking this question to every single one. I have a 22-year-old son, and
Okay.
he's about to, in a year or so, he's planning to go to Germany. So I'm
Wow.
actually worried.
Actually, I was researching. I was researching to do MBA in Germany
All
personally.
right. Uh-huh. So
So
you're also planning to go
yeah.
to
So
Germany
I am
soon.
curious about whatever you are about to say about.
No, I'm not saying related to Germany. I'm saying from the perspective of a mother. So I'm actually a little, not very happy about him going that far away from me because I'm a mother. You see, you must have noticed your mother being very emotional. So
Yes.
that's what I'm trying to say. That, I'm worried. And every single time I come across people who are detached from their family, I ask them, how does it feel to be away? How did your parents cope up with it? So these are the questions that I keep asking. So that was the reason I asked you the question.
Got you.
But about Germany, I can tell you a couple of things that my son is working on. To go to Germany, he has been learning German from past 4 years, I believe, because I've been
Oh
told
my God.
he says that the country does not take you in unless you know German. So
Oh,
you must learn German. That's a mandatory thing. And that's why he's actually forcing me to learn German, Deutsch, actually, the language. So we must be at least be able to communicate. If not fluent, we must at least be able to communicate in German. That's the biggest, necessity or requirement to go live in Germany. Number two, I think when you go there, you will not be able to speak in English. There's no need of English, apparently, because you will be communicating only in German. You will be living in German. You will completely be living detached from English, is what I have been told. And for that, he is learning German from past 4 years. preparing, and then there is particular exam called GRE, which he must write, and only through that he can get into Germany. So if at all, if you're planning for something like that, learn German, don't learn Swedish, since you said you want to learn another
No,
language.
not Swedish, another language.
German, I believe. So if you want
Yes,
to, yeah.
yes,
So get on that right now, and that'll prepare you for future aspirations. Okay.
yes,
So, so the reason you are on Clapingo is to work on your speaking. I can understand that you are very good at reading. You are very good at writing. You are not very good at expression, is what you are trying to say, correct?
yes.
Okay,
And
so I'm gonna
pronunciation sometimes.
yes, I'm gonna give you one strategy, which will be more than enough for you to overcome all of these limitations or all of these issues. Now, I hope you have these OTT platforms. You have subscriptions
Yes,
to these. So
yes, yes,
all I ask you is log on to these, any one of these, and type in animated English movies. Now I want you to watch these English animated movies, any one of the movies. This has to happen on a consistent basis. This movie is around 90 minutes. If you any movie that you pick, English movies are only for 90 minutes. So if you can dedicate 90 minutes on a daily basis, well and good. If you cannot, divide the movie into three parts, 30, 30, 30 minutes. So you can watch that movie on a daily basis. You can watch 30 minutes today, 30 minutes next day, and then 30 minutes on a third day. But when you are watching, assuming that you watch the first 30 minutes, I'm pretty sure you will be able to understand very easily. So that's not a big deal at all. Number two, while you're watching, I want you to imitate, I want you to mimic the dialects. So the reason I'm telling you animated movies is because they have simple idiomatic expressions, and this language is straight from the native land, which helps us in focusing on expression of language in a very beautiful way, in a native way. Therefore, I'm insisting on these movies. And
hmm,
when you are watching these movies, the most important thing is out loud. You will have to say, you will have to mimic or imitate. Do not say it in the way you say it. That's not going to help at all. You will have to imitate, you will have to recreate their dialects in the way they are speaking.